Anytime this man gets on TV to address Americans, has to let you know that he is shaking in his boots. And if you're wondering what would be happening that would make him nervous, has everything to do with protests that are happening on college campuses all across this country. And happening right now are Harvard students officially joining in. If you don't know why this is such a big deal, let me play this little clip of a video I just watched.
I'm at UC Berkeley's Gaza Solidarity encampment, and in this very spot, almost 40 years ago, UC Berkeley students led a massive protest that helped lead to the end of apartheid in South Africa. Thousands of Berkeley students, faculty, and staff led a massive sit-in into this very plaza. More than 150 people were arrested over several weeks. The protests worked. In July 1986, the university voted to divest over $3 billion from companies doing business with South Africa. It was the largest university divestment in the U.S. and sent a big message to the international community. Nelson Mandela even acknowledged the students' protest when he was in the Bay Area a few years later, saying they gave him the strength to continue the struggle.
We salute the state of California for having such a powerful, principled stance on divestment.
He's obviously very well aware of this, and like I said, he's getting nervous, so he does what any politician in his shoes would do. Get on TV and lie.
What's happening on America's college campuses is horrific. Anti-Semitic mobs have taken over leading universities. They call for the annihilation of Israel. They attack Jewish students. They attack Jewish faculty. This is reminiscent of what happened in German universities in the 1930s.
That's interesting. Let me play this clip real quick.
Students pitched dozens of tents on Sproul Plaza. They're hosting teach-ins, sharing meals, and praying together. Jewish students even hosted a Seder for Passover.
But carry on with your lies.
The response of several university presidents was shameful. Now, fortunately, state, local, federal officials, many of them have responded differently, but there has to be more. More has to be done.
Doing more by what? Sending in the National Guard?
It has to be done not only because they attack Israel, that's bad enough. Not only because they want to kill Jews wherever they are, that's bad enough. It's also, when you listen to them, it's also because they say not only death to Israel, death to the Jews, but death to America. And this tells us that there's an anti-Semitic surge here that has terrible consequences.
I truly don't know how anybody could take this man seriously, but let's roll another clip. If you were really curious about what was happening on these college campuses, here are a few clips.
Gaza now sees you, and Gaza seeing what you are doing for Gaza. So thank you so much for all what you do.
I watched them get suspended. I said, keep your blood money. I won't come into this campus until all students have the suspensions revoked. Until the president steps down. And until this institution divests from an ethno-state.
Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down!